Hello, lovely people.
Yups in the house. Hotel.
Everybody make some happy small world sounds. I went to bed at 6:30 for a little nap and I had 2 hours sleep. Hooray! I'm really happy. Anyway, this is a poem called Incomplete. It's about a revolutionary development around God so far. Pure perfect, in square of a total circle. A moment for a second as it centers. Perfect hold, perfect mold, perfect motion, perfect mental. How it was all meant to be, how it was all set to be. But then it backs up and collapses into zero and it crashes. It becomes a thing unattached and a mashup. A universal vacuum of fire and gases out of order with the agency of its own precision action. Chaos bound by fractals, it not running backward. A flash in the darkness, a light in the madness. A universal God tragedy. A mind in a muddle in a tunnel. And there's poor old Mr. Hubble and his bubble trying to see it. A tunnel without sides, without height or line, without turn or bend, without start or end. A thing trying to know itself again. A thing trying to come forward, trying to reboot its men. A thing trying to settle down. A square to fit the round. Pushing for a field to thrive in while it drowns. Liquid out of gases, fish out of liquids. Monkey out of fish, man out of monkey. A thing molded to a fit fixed to a path. A path outside a thing, inside a box, inside a hat. Up and down and sideways. Float away, fly away, over there, everywhere, anywhere on my way. A ride on a rock through a vortex on the hop. A rope to measure time. A time outside a time. A sign to know a sign. A stop to take a step. Across a wire without a net to vet a climb. Up along a ladder, down along a wind. A wall with writing on it. On a pat, off a pat, on a crooked pat. A bag, a cat, atoms in the cat. Fat cat perspectives. Me and I and we and what, we and where, we and why. Existential mother, Mary of God, where can I take this? Incomplete. Man at this early stage of development. In through a cave, out through an alphabet. The story of our lives in a soundbite so tiny, it's hardly worth mentioning at all. Gestation, morph, gestation, rest. Nest for a second. Fest for a second. Embryonic God, total resurrection. Mud, gut, rut, bits, tits, bits, bluebells, blossoms. What the hell, what to tell? Hard, long, grey winter ice ages. Mountains that once weren't there, now mountains that aren't really there at all. Entropy, atrophy, decay. Make hay while the sun shines. Is that the tell? Is that the line? A thing trying to find itself in a body of minds. Up from the in, out to the blind. All this itty-bitty manifest on a spine. Molecular speck, cellular mitosis. All the different stages, ages and phases in process. Mud, gut, rut, brain, eye, aim, fingers pointing. A program to find the egg inside the program, a program set in motion. Embryonic God, embryonic notions. Woman from the sky, man from the oceans. Christ, where am I going with this? Maybe I should start again. Just a fool scribbling with his pen, a man trying to make sense of his den. Reasons to travel, reasons to go inside ourselves. In the adjacent room there's a table, but only when I walk in. But in a world without rooms I can't win. Water but not water to swim in. My guess is your guess is our guess is why try at all. On you go living on your ball. Fish from our rivers but not fish. Stones from our rivers but not stones. Hoping you'll at least attempt to think with its bones. Live with it, sit with it, trip with its soul. Pull yourself out of the box body and roll with this proper. Incomplete. Man at this early stage of development. In through a cave, out through an alphabet. The story of our lives in a soundbite so tiny it's hardly worth mentioning at all. Thank you.